And I do believe that we are good to go. So, y'all get hype for Panic Restaurant, any percent US version with Janglestorm.
Alrighty. Thank you, Sporadic, and hello and good morning, Power Up the Pride. Good to be back. And yeah, I'm here with a game for the NES, a somewhat late era release. It was from 1992. This is a Panic Restaurant. This is also a game in Japan known over there as Wanpako Gokun no Gourmet World. And this is specifically the US version, which is actually different. So I'll be running that today. And yeah, it's a nice, short and sweet game. Lots of food, lots of nice platforming. So and yeah, it's a food game. So yeah, I'd like to see some food puns in chat as well. But yeah, let's go into this without further ado. Time will start as soon as I gain control of my character. So I'll tell you when it is. So let's see. Time starts in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so in this game, we play as Cookie, the chef, who notices his restaurant is being taken over by all this food that's somehow moving around, lots of sentient food. In the manual, they actually call it mutant food. And yeah, you can see already running chickens and carrots. And you wonder, well, how did they get there? Well, turns out there's his rival, Odov, who may have been behind us. So we basically go through the game beating all this food and eventually taking revenge on Odov. And it's going to be like 6 stages so worth of stuff here. Starts off in this first level. It's really short. And first off, we fight this popcorn boss named Popcorn Pete. What I try to do there is I try to hit from... I do the first hit from the right side. A lot of people do it from the left side as well, but I find the right side easier, but you basically try to do that as quickly as possible. You also collect these...
amazing lore. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, you also collect these coins. I do also grab them for other reasons, but you see in between screens that you can use them for getting certain items. We won't be doing that. You just skip that for, the speedrun. But yeah, throughout this speedrun, we actually try to reduce lag as much as possible because enemies and coins alike, they tend to introduce quite a bit of lag. So we just try to minimize that if we can. Also in this room, we try to get up, try to get a certain cycle. See if we can. Oh, nice! We got this elevator here. This is a really tight cycle, actually. I have to make sure that I make very few mistakes, if at all, before I get there. It's always nice to show that off. But yeah, I love the speedrun is cycle-based one way or another. It makes it very fun to learn as well. Trying to get to know that. There we go. Go down here. Yeah, these onions you have to hit multiple times. So in this case, we actually wind up hitting them and then we try to jump over them. It's still faster than to beat them all together. I have to make sure that I don't accidentally jump on them still. There's still some knockback there. Oh yeah, you also have these pants that make you spin. It's a brief bit of invincibility there. So we can make very good use of that too. And yeah, whilst I was talking about all of that, we're already at the second boss right here. This is going to be a microwave boss called Microwave Mike. See the chickens come in. Okay, here's a riddle for y'all. So you saw the 3 chickens come in, and at the end of this fight, 2 chickens come out. What happened to the 3rd chicken? That's a question. Yeah, I guess it kind of looks older, like Chip and Dale. Like, yeah, I can see that. Right, now we're introduced to sausages and eggs.
The chicken is alive. Yeah. The 3rd chicken was roasted. They were all roasted.
Could have been, yeah. Yeah, you think this level would be called breakfast. It's actually, I forgot what the name of this level is, but it's actually something different than you would expect. It's a weird thing. I think it's a translation thing, maybe. I don't know. But again, yeah, this level is also cycle-based. You have these bubble jumps that you have to make, all to make sure that we get to this elevator without too many hiccups. As soon as we have one tiny thing pop up, it already costs us a little bit of time. I think if I manage to miss this, I will be losing roughly, well, I don't know how many seconds, but it might be 5 seconds or a little bit more, but at least we got it, so that's good.
Chat saying the third chicken crossed the road.
Chicken cross the road, okay, I can, yeah, okay. I can see that. I was actually thinking, well, maybe there's a secret exit to the floor or something where the chicken went through, and then they cross the street or something. I don't know. I don't know.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so this is. This can be a pretty tricky part. I really hope I get this right somehow. These toasters can be pretty mean if you don't get the right setup. I'm actually doing a damage boost beforehand to actually get myself on the platform. So typically you have knockback from when you get hit, but this is where you actually can use it to your advantage, so that's pretty neat. There we go. Gotta really watch out for these bubble cycles. It can be very easy to miss it, and you'll land in the hot water, or whatever it may be. It's looking like it's boiling, so it may not seem very safe, but that was a double hit there. Okay. Okay, now for a boss that's pretty RNG heavy, so I hope this goes well. Yes, you basically have this have to hit this pan multiple times. I was still on time, thankfully, but that wasn't the best RNG, but it was still fine. Of course, this is one of those cases where you might be on a good PvP pace, and of course, especially then, it will be very trolly. But it's mostly the shrimp that are really making this more difficult.
I was gonna say the shrimp dropping to this fish. This game's making me hungry.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. This is one of those games. It just gets you hungry. I don't know. I feel like earlier on with the sausages and eggs, it almost makes me hungry for breakfast. And well, I've just had breakfast, but yeah, you can always have more breakfast, right? Anyway, so this.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say this is the prime strats, is to make sure you eat before you play.
Eat before you play. Very good advice, people. Very good advice. Eat before you play. Yeah, this is level 4. We got some more carrots, and we got quite a few chain climbs. We get to introduce these kebabs that try to attack us. That chicken was pretty strong, apparently. Let's see. Okay, that one we can skip. And then we got some. I forgot what they were called, like turtle cups or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, there's some more climbing. This is probably a good time. If the host has any donations or any other info to plug, now's a good time.
Well, I do want to remind everybody that we have a naming incentive for the run coming up next for, let me make sure that it's the run coming up next year. It is, in fact, the run coming up next, Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. We have no bids in at all for any of the naming incentive. We have 3 open naming. It's a bid war, actually. So for a single $1, you can name the dog, name the farm, or name the farmer. It's an 8-character max, 8 characters max. But yeah, get in there with your donations for the Trevor Project. You could be the one to name the dog, or the farm, or the farmer. The very next run.
Do it. All right. Yeah, I just died during the climb, sadly, but at least we got back here. We got some more spinning here. It's always nice. What I always try to do is I try to hit both the enemies and the coins that they drop, because both do generate lag. So I just try to minimize the additional time to get from that. Let's see. You could actually set up for a really nice drop here. I'm not going to go for it, but it's a bit tight. Anyway, here's a burger.
Anyway, here's a burger.
Yeah, here's a burger. See if I can get the quick... Oh, I almost got the quick kill on that one. There's a way to get a really good cycle on this boss, especially in the second half, where you do these jumps and you almost instantly attack, and you gradually kind of move towards the middle of the boss's hit cycle. I didn't quite get it, but it was pretty close. But it's a really cool strat to pull off, really. Oh, now the freezer stage. Ooh, this level can be quite a thing. But if it goes well, it's very satisfying. Now we got these dancing ice cones. I actually damage boost on one of them in order to get rid of that fork. I usually pick up that fork because it's what basically happens, really. Unless you do like this really frame perfect jump and you can skip it, but in this case, well, I didn't get it. It's actually a really tough jump to make. I think I've only gotten it like twice, so yeah. Of course, now that I died, it's gone anyway, so now I could just go for this regardless. But yeah, it's really a matter of timing everything right. Make sure that you... Yeah, just don't get hit by anything else on the way to the ladder. And if you set up the cycle correctly, you can actually get past that first bit of cold air without, well, getting frozen yourself. I see some food puns in chat. You love to see it.
Yeah, the food pun's really taken off in chat.
I do it. This game definitely fights for it. I mean, that's also a thing. Like, if you wind up streaming this game or running this game, whatever, I don't know. It just invites for it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we got these popsicles. I actually deliberately try to hit some of these in order to get a good cycle. Most importantly, though, I'm gonna try and see if I can get a certain item here. Okay, nice. Because this plate will basically help me do the boss fight a lot quicker. So if I don't lose it beforehand, it would be a pretty quick one. The thing is, I still have to play some of the level, so... See, drop down here. What I also try to do in order to keep myself moving is I try to basically... I don't try to attack whilst standing, but I sort of jump around also, just to keep myself going, really. Makes it a little bit faster, too. Ooh, I almost made that. Yeah, I guess I was on a different cycle now, so... Otherwise, I would have made that. Some of these jumps are pretty tight, because you have to really keep moving, or else you're just gonna get sniped there. But it seems like we're able to keep our plate, so you're gonna see a quicker version of this boss fight, which is pretty cool. So this is... hold on, let me... I actually literally looked up the boss names recently, but... ooh, okay. Kinda goofed up there. Well... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this was Frozen Fritta. Normally, so each attack does the same amount of damage. It's just that the plate has a far bigger reach, so that makes it way easier to do a quick, to defeat the boss quickly with. So you get to see a little bit of that too. All right, last level. It's time for the pumpkins and waterfalls with fishes, apparently. So this is supposed to take place in the basement, I believe. You see this layout also in the manual, I think, where it shows where you're gonna go, and eventually it ends up in the basement where apparently your rival is hiding. And apparently, it seems like it's a big basement with waterfalls, so yeah. Oh yeah, also this is where I jump up, and I do that for a specific reason. Namely, if I jump up, it does cause less enemies to be on screen, so it is better for like reasons as such. Okay, I could have set up for a better toss there if I timed it differently, but didn't quite get it. That's okay though. We still have the plate, so we still can do things with it. See, oh, that can be a thing if you throw it too soon. So now we drop down here, grab the spoon, and... Ooh, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by the fish. That was interesting. Quick jump there to get rid of the left pumpkin. And there we go. The food puns are not your cup of tea. Fun fact, I'm actually drinking tea right now whilst I'm doing this run. Oh yeah, also I actually do a jump there in order to despawn one pumpkin underneath me, so to reset the cycle. That makes it easier for me to get past that. Okay, again there. All these spikes are insta-kill, by the way, so... also, if you get knocked back and you get knocked into spikes, that's also basically eliminating your iframe, so you have to watch out for that too. Okay. That was a bad fish pattern. See, just gonna... Oh, that was... Okay, I have to watch out now. See, should be fine still. Oh. Okay, I guess we're doing the boss fight on 1 health. Totally fine, we're gonna do this. I've actually done this before, but... Anyway, this is the final boss, this is Odolph. Or I guess you can say Waluigi, but yeah, he's I was just thinking about it. It's like, yeah, he's basically Waluigi. But yeah, he's heading off in this flying frying pan. And so do I with mine that's kind of more beaten up slightly. But yeah. So it is. A little bit of a lore here. And then we do this boss fight. Gonna try for a quick cycle here as well. Time is as soon as I lose control of my character, by the way. So potentially get ready for that. Okay, I'm not gonna get the quick kill, but still quick enough at least. Okay, get ready, and time.
GG.
I was just reading a chat, high stakes fight. I love it. I haven't heard that one before. Alright. Yeah, so we beat Odolph, our restaurant is safe. We're falling from the sky. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Because we're already here. Yeah, that was Panic Restaurant. So our restaurant is called Eden. If you read this, Restaurant Eden, it almost reads like a meme from Dark Souls or something, but... Yeah. I mean, the way it's spelled, it's basically Eden Restaurant, but the way it's spelled like that, it just almost reads differently. But anyway, yeah, we saved the restaurant, so we're all good now. We don't actually, we just get this static screen. So there are some differences with the Japanese version. In the Japanese version, you also play with a very different character who looks way younger and doesn't have a mustache for some reason. And also there's actual ending credits, and apparently the difficulty is different too, but I should still play that at some point. Time for crab.
Play the US version if you want the mustache.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good mustache, I must say. It's bouncing around while you walk and such. I just love it. I just love it.
Very healthy mustache.
Yeah. what was my time, by the way?
I'm seeing a 15:34.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I was actually thinking sub 16 is nice. I've had a couple of 14s recently, but yeah, as soon as you die, it does cost you quite a bit of time. So a mid 15 is definitely worth it for me. So yeah, I definitely take that. That's it for this run. This was actually my first time showing this off for a marathon. So thank you to Power Up with Pride for accepting this game, and very glad I got to show it off. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, thanks again for all the food puns. And yeah, if you want to play an NES game, a short and simple one, this is actually a pretty forgiving game, also casually, I think. Lots of lives and continues, and just a lot of fun, really. It's both fun casually and a fun speedrun. There's a tutorial from Sidetracked, multiple actually, that I could definitely recommend checking out if you're interested in learning the run for some more beginner strats and intermediate strats and such. And yeah, shouts to the other runners who've been running this game. There's quite a few of us, but it's also nice to see more people, of course. And yeah, thanks again, Winter Pride, for having me. Be sure to keep donating for the Travel Project. Very good cause. Very good cause. Happy to support. And I think that's it for me. Oh yeah, if you wanna, I do speedrun various games on my own channel and some casual stuff as well. So if you like that sort of variety, you can check me out on twitch.tv/Janglestorm, where I stream frequently. And yeah, that's it for me, I guess. So thanks again, and I'm gonna throw it over to the host and over to the next game, and enjoy the rest of the marathon.
Thank you so much, Janglestorm, for showing off that run of Panic Restaurant. I hope y'all are having fun. We have so many more fantastic runs coming up, including next we have Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town, Potpourri, Marriage Percent. Unfortunately, that marks the end of my time hosting for y'all, at least for this evening. I'll be back again tomorrow night to host for Yakuza Like a Dragon. But never fear, Garby is here to rock the hosting mic for y'all. It's gonna be a fantastic time. Don't go anywhere.